Over the years, Actionaid Nigeria have been at the fore of addressing poverty and food insecurity in the country. This time is the launch of its 10-year strategic plan from 2024 to 2034. In Citizens' Action to End Poverty and Injustice, the organization brought together critical stakeholders from all spheres of life. Minister of Budget and National Planning, who is also the special guest at the event, Atiku Bagudu, while commending ActionAid for its positive impact in addressing multidimensional poverty in the country, urged youths to eschew anger and embrace dialogue with government. He also appealed to citizens to be patient with the present administration as the country is going through a phase.
It's very clear. Chapter 2 of our Constitution, Fundamental Objectives and Directive Principles of State, which contain the economic, political, and social objective, stated what society we want to be, a society that includes all, a society that works for all, and makes the ministry the agency that is responsible for advising how those fundamental objectives can be achieved, and to mobilize other stakeholders and groups so that we do better together. When the chair posed the question, where do we go from here? I think the answer is straightforward. Maybe it should come from the fact that we are not where we want to be. Poverty, regrettably, is still a major feature of our society. So, if we are not where we want to be, what are the choices that we can make to do things differently or to do better? And these choices are not the preserve of government or anyone but the collective. And in so doing, we can interrogate our ways, we can localize the challenge, we can find that rather than being presumptuous and judgmental, we can collaborate and understand, localize the challenge, and where everyone can help in making it better.
For the country director, these strategies are attempts by ActionAid Nigeria to deepen dialogue and respond to the multidimensional poverty and injustice that have been weaponized against the poor, vulnerable in the country.
Our strategy is not only about addressing immediate needs, but also about empowering citizens to drive systemic change. We are dedicated to a human rights-based approach, placing the dignity and rights of every individual at the center of our work. We will engage with communities, not merely as beneficiaries, but as active partners in their own development. We are actively aware of the challenges faced by protesters who are often met with repression and violence, the bravery of those standing up for their rights amidst adversity in both inspiring and essential. We are moved, and we know that with the support of everyone, we can amplify our voices, advocating for an inclusive and political environment where the rights of freedom and expression and peaceful assembly are respected.
This view was further strengthened by the chairman of the board of ActionAid Nigeria.
ActionAid's country strategy paper is a bold blueprint for organizing citizens and driving transformative change. It is designed to address our critical national issues, and it's a call to action for all. This strategy points us to harness our shared strengths and amplify our voices in the struggle for social justice. This struggle is not abstract, but embodies the daily realities of tens of millions of Nigerians, as Andrew said, over 130 million, who look to us for hope and meaningful change. In response, ActionAid will, over the next decade, actively and consciously engage with our nurture drive positive change. Actionaid reaffirms its commitment to struggle against poverty and injustice, and our actions will reflect the urgency of the needs of the poor and the excluded.
In a keynote address titled The Role of Citizens and Critical Stakeholders in Creating Pathways in Eradicating Poverty and Achieving Social Justice, Dr. Otive Obuzo says this can only be achieved through collaborative efforts by all Nigerians. So,
we must learn how to organize to change society. Organizing for change has its own strategies, tactics, and dynamics. It does not come from a few workshops, few tweets, and few demonstrations. It is not a dash, it is a marathon. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the path to poverty eradication and social justice has been tortured and appears blocked by elite capture of the state. But there are possibilities with the level of knowledge and recognition of new ways of organizing that have the potential to change things for better. As we launch the Actionaid Nigeria's new country strategy paper today, I urge all stakeholders to join hands in this historic and critical endeavor to change course and change the narrative. The task ahead is formidable, but not insurmountable. If we face the challenges with catalytic partnership, collective action, unwavering commitment, and social movement organizing, we can make significant strides where poverty and injustice are relegated to history.
News 24.